That's one. Give me just a second. No, that's the wrong person. Not that person. That's two. All right. Gonna wait a second, see if anybody comes in. This is not gonna be a very long live stream because I'm waiting on Amy and them to come up, and they just now texted me and told me where they were. So I got maybe 30 minutes or so. Peg is in here already, and we got two people in here and one thumbs up. Oh, I got one more to send out to. So Amy and them are coming over. We got something we got to take care of. What's up, Hovita and Lorie Carp, Teresa, um, Donna. We got something we got to take care of. I actually expected them here at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes ago, and they just texted me, and so they're probably about 30 minutes out or so. So it won't be a long live stream, but if I didn't go now, I probably wouldn't get to afterwards. Um, how am I doing tonight? I am okay, I guess. It's been kind of a rough weekend. And you guys that are here in the live stream, I guess will know about it before. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you recognize this person. He's playing. I don't know how to get it on there. I don't even know how to. I can't like hold it off over there and keep the camera on what I want it on. He didn't have to do that. He's he's playing games. Anyway, kind of a rough weekend. The reason they are coming over is because we lost a cow and we've got to do something with it. Greg is gaming. Unfortunately, that's all he does. Pixie Ranger says, "Hey, hey, Greg."
What's up?
Um, so we lost one of Amy's cows last night, and I'm telling you guys got to hear the news first before either one of our videos comes out. Um, she had the one that had the calf. She had the calf, and then she was doing fine. I'm trying to get my days right. Sean was with me this weekend, and I think he was here. I don't know. I think he spent Friday night with me. I'm not for sure on that. I think he spent Friday night with me. The cow had her calf Saturday morning. I mean, she had it at her side. Don't know exactly when she had it because it was there when we went out there, but I feel like it was like that early, just that morning. So she had it all day Saturday. Sunday, my mom and everybody were out of town. Brother took them all to Branson, and so I was back and forth over to mom and dad's, back over here taking care of both animals. They have four dogs over there, and then I've got a whole bunch of things going on over here. So and then there were storms. There was storms Saturday night. We had some hail and some high winds and stuff like that. So that morning that calf was there. That night we had some bad weather, and so I Sean went home Saturday. Let's see, Sunday morning I took care of everybody, but it was in the afternoon before I went to take care of the cows. I don't usually feed them in the mornings. She had already had her calf. The calf was fine. It was nursing. She was fine, for a whole day. And then the other two cows aren't showing any signs of being close to calving. And my dad always watching guys' video. What? What you mean? Your dad is always watching guys' videos. Um, so it was later in the afternoon, and I could kick myself for like not going to check on her because normally I wouldn't have to. Everything was fine. There was no damage here from the storm. We got some hail. It was small hail. Cows are tough. I figured the baby was fine. Um, but she was down. We could not get her up. Didn't know how to get her up. Didn't know what to do for her. And we were out here till it was almost dark, and she had given up. And so, yes, it really sucks. Um, and actually hesitate. Don't know how much to put out there because every time you do something, every decision you make, you have people that are, if you put it on the internet, people are going to question it, people are going to talk about it, people are going to complain about it. Some people are going to say, well, that's farm life people. Some people are going to say it's your farm, do it how you want to. But that's pretty much it. That's it's going to be one of those comments if they mention it. Um, well, some people say I'm sorry or congratulations, depending on what it is. So it's hard to know what to put out there. Let me go back and look at some of the comments. Hopefully, there's good comments in here going on. Let's see. Linda is in here. Lorie, Dennis, Donna Wilson. Yeah, Amy is not in here. She doesn't even know I'm live. I just decided to go live when I hadn't heard from her, when she hadn't showed up, when I thought she would would have been here, and so I decided to go live because I didn't know I wasn't able to get a hold of her. She wasn't answering. The phone didn't ring. Like I don't know what was going on. There's Alex. Uh, oh, so I decided to go live, and then as I'm making the live, putting the live together, she sent me a text. But um, South Valley, something. Hello. Says, sorry, really hard. I put an offer in a homestead today. Nice. Hope that goes well. That's always exciting. Um, Peggy Goad, you probably wouldn't have been able to do anything if you'd been right there. Even Dr. Cole would lose calves during. So that's the thing. The calf, that's what I was going to say, actually. It's a good thing you left that comment because I forgot where I was going. Um, the calf is fine. The calf was hungry, was trying to get the mother to get up, and she was trying to get up. But it was just me at first, and then there's a neighbor over here was going down the road in his side by side. I don't know where the heck he was going, but I waved at him, flagged him down, and he came over. That 75-year-old man jumped my fence. I don't know. I think he didn't see the gate, or he went through the wrong gates and got to the end of the where the pigs used to be, and instead of coming back out and going around, he jumped the fence. I was shocked. He jumped the fence. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. He a lot faster than I could have done it. Um, anyway, he's got 100 head of cattle, and I was kind of relying on him to give me some ideas of what to do. I had called Amy, and they were at a ball game in Northwest Arkansas, and they left the ball game to head this way. Well, it took them a while to get here. Like I don't even know, maybe 45 minutes or so. I don't know how long it took them. By the time they got here, she was exhausted. The old man came, and we tried to get her sternal. We tried to hold her up and try to help her, encourage her to try to get up. But you know, I don't know. The calf is good so far. Amy took it home. Um, and that old man gave them some formula, and he also went home and got some antibiotics and gave it to the cow. But and then Amy and them left. We got her sitting up, gave her antibiotics, gave her water. She did drink a little bit, not very much. But then they went to, like, I don't know, Tractor Supply, Atwood, somewhere like that, to try to get some B vitamins for her or something to perk her up, give her energy. And it just didn't happen. It just before it just it was horrible. So, who let the dogs out? Oh, just jumped. Now you're gonna have to bottle feed the calf. Amy and them are gonna bottle feed the calf. I can't. Um, I wouldn't. I won't be here all day. I have to work. Who jumped the fence? The old man, the neighbor. He's like he told me he's 75 years old. He told me yesterday he was 75, and I don't know what how the conversation led to that. We were basically holding her up and waiting on Amy and them to get there because didn't know what to do and couldn't really do anything. Him and me together, and then they had to make decisions, you know. But yeah, I was like, oh, oh man, jump the fence. In better shape than I am for sure. So, what have you guys got going on? You know, I had, and I'm just telling everything that's going to come out on the next videos. But you guys go ahead and watch the next videos anyway, or my video. Well, I mean, watch their video too. But what I'm saying is, I'm telling what's on my videos. Um, I got. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to tell all of it. But I will say, I have a bottle baby that I shouldn't have. Goat because it was sold. And so what I was doing is when they would sell, I would bring them in for 2 days and get them on the bottle and then send them out. Well, someone backed out, and so now I have a goat that's on the bottle. So and I didn't go to work today. I took today off. I was exhausted, had things to do. Plus, I had this goat, but I think what I'm gonna do is stick the goat tomorrow when I go to work. Stick him out there with his mama, and hope that everything goes well. I mean, the hope and the fear is the concern, not fear. The concern is that he won't want to take the bottle after he's been with mom. Um, he was out there a little bit yesterday when this whole thing happened. I put him out with the mother, and the sky is the mother. And I saw her let him nurse in the beginning, but then when I went to go pick him back up and take him inside, he was trying to nurse and she wouldn't let him, so I fed him. He wasn't sure if he was wanting to take the bottle, though. He wasn't sure about that. Cindy Douglas, good evening from Glenpool, Oklahoma. Come on, kitty. Some of us oldies are pretty active. I'm in better shape now than I was 10 years ago, and I'm almost 74. How did you do that? How are you in better shape now than 10 years ago? Y'all scared her off. That's all he does. She needs electrolytes. Who needs electrolytes? If you're talking about the cow, it's too late for electrolytes. But that's what they did get electrolytes. If you're talking about the cow, if you're talking about the calf, they have electrolytes. um, by the time they got back from whichever store they went to, she had gone downhill. I went and picked up this goat to take it back in. It had been with his mom all this time while all this was going on. And I took him back in and came back out, and I was going to take her some hay because there wasn't anything sitting out there but that hemlock, that poison hemlock. So I went to the shop and got her some hay and went back out there, and she had moved. I mean, she hadn't gotten up, but we had her sitting up and we had her propped up with a bale of hay. And then when I went back out there, she had tried to get up, I guess, um, and was laying flat on her side again and had one of her horns stuck in the fence. And I couldn't get it out. And I worked and worked, and I even tried to. I went and grabbed her leg, her back leg, and tried to pull her out. She's too big for me. So I went to get some wire cutters because what it was, and it didn't register. I didn't realize it at first. Her horn, and I keep looking because over there, and some of you might not even know, over there where they are is this fence right here. This is what I'm talking about. So, well, I had cattle panels along the bottom of it to keep calves in. But I was dealing with a lot of high grass. My hip hurts. I was dealing with a lot of high grass and that hemlock, and it just, I knew her horn was stuck, and I had gloves on, and I was back there trying to get it off out of the fencing, but it just wasn't registering that's cattle panel. When it did, I went to the shop and got like the wire cutter, the bolt clippers, or whatever you call those. I came back, and she had somehow gotten her head out of that mess, but she was at the she was at that point. I called Amy and told her that she had given up. Like, it was, I don't know what, there was not very much time at all from the time I left her to go get the goat. She was in that mess. She wasn't really helping me. She wasn't, but I don't know how much of a fit she threw while I was in there, but it wasn't long. Then when I went to get the cutters and come back, and she was out of that problem, she was out of that mess. And she had to have done it. She had to move herself because she was just too far. Her horns were too far up into the fence, and I was trying to pull her backwards to get her out of it. You couldn't turn her head enough to get it out. But she's heavy. She's way heavy for me. Somehow she did it, but she was laying back down on her side, and I tried to get her to sit up, and I couldn't. But the cows by then need electrolytes. Is that what you said? Then she should have got. Okay, yeah. Hopefully we have some next time. I know they have some now. What kind of work do you do? I work in an office, believe it or not. Um, it's a family-owned business in residential rental properties. And I actually, so on my days off, I try to get a lot done. I try to get the videos done. I try to do, everything the projects that I do around here. I mow and whatever else I need to do out here when on the days off. And I feel better on my days off than I do going and sitting in the office. It hurts to sit all day. I exercise. Peggy says I exercise every day. Lost a bunch of weight. Lift weights. My worst thing is I don't sleep much. Only 4 or 5 hours a night. If I could sleep, I would feel like a teenager. I need to lose weight. Bad. Really bad. Who needs sleep anyway? Just a waste of time. I guess. I need sleep. I don't think. I mean, I'm working on trying to lose weight, but I don't think I could get myself to lift weights, to like exercise like that. I don't know. I did when I was in my mid 20s. I did, but it's I don't. I'm just not made for that. It's like, I don't know how to explain. I just hate it. I hate lifting weights. I hate working out. Hate. And I did it for a while in my 20s, mid 20s. I'm glad I did, because you're still growing to a certain extent at that point, and um, you can still make that build that muscle. I don't know. Cindy, oh cool, I admire what you do as homesteading. Cindy Douglas said, I lost 200 and I don't know if it says, hey Greg, come here. How many pounds is this?
287.
287 pounds. Man, that's a lot of poundage. That's a lot of weight. Huh? To lose? What? Oh, that's a lot of weight to lose. That's like dedication. Yeah, for sure. Congratulations, Cindy. Because it's like to get motivated see yourself on camera and get motivated for a few weeks, months even is one thing, but something like that would be, oh man. How'd you do it? Don't tell me Ozempic. They're having, people are having problems with the Ozempic, I think. I mean, I know some people are. Keep waiting on, see how you did that. Because I need to lose weight. I weigh more than Greg now. He had to lose weight for that to happen, but I weigh more than Greg now. Yeah, he's got one ear thing off of his ear so that he can hear the conversation I have going on here, but he doesn't want to be a part of it.
About time.
Do what?
Oh, my game finally updated.
You guys should see the chicks that I have. Um, so I have the ones that I hatched, but then Amy and I went to a swap meet a couple of weeks ago, and I got some chicks, and I've forgotten the names of them. Peggy, do you remember what I said I got? I don't. Houdan? Is that one? They are funny looking birds. They're getting their feathers, and they are funny looking birds. Peggy says I get up at 6 and vacuum my house. Then I go out and feed the chickens, rabbits, dogs, and cats. And then she says, "Awesome, Cindy. I only lost 100, but I have lost that same 100 several times." Yes, I know that feeling. Never lost 100. I need to lose at least 50. At least. At least. At least 50. Cindy said, "I just started eating high protein and small meals, no more than 9 ounces, and ate 6 small meals." They keep going back and forth on how to lose weight. Should you eat or not eat? Should you fast? Intermittent fasting, bunch of small meals a day, or I don't know. It's so confusing. I just try to find something that I will do, and I'm still looking for that. So far, like doing the keto thing, I can do that for a little while, and I feel good on keto, and I lose weight on it. Um, but you can't do it for. I can't do it forever. I love carbs. I love ice cream. Not as much as Sean does, but I do. And so it's not anything like I lose the weight, but if I get off the keto, it's right back on me. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. Right now I'm trying the keto, have been for a couple of weeks now. I got off of it once cuz I took him out last Monday. I took him out to eat. Really? I took him out to eat and cheated, but then I got back on it. Then the other night when the storm came through, I was by myself. I was over there. They had some cookies. I ate some cookies. I'm back on it again. But it's just something that I can't do forever. And keto is one of those things that you have to stay on it. Really, cheating is not something that you can really do unless you've been on it for a long time. I mean, it kind of messes the whole system up. Why do you get up at 6 to vacuum your house? Just vacuum. My dogs would have a fit if I got up and vacuumed first before I fed them. Donna says I need to lose 125 pounds. Man, that's just, I don't know, that's hard. Peggy, I weighed 249. Now I'm at 140. I don't eat sugar, eat low carb. Lorie, look up trim healthy. is that? Did you see that? Uh, Trim Healthy Mama Diet. It's really good and it works. It's okay. I'll look at it if I remember. You might have to email that. um, it sounds like keto. I don't eat sugar. Eat low carb. It sounds like keto though, and I can't.
Homestead went live.
Who?
LG Homestead.
Oh,
The notification.
um, I forgot what I was gonna say. He just now got notification that I was live. I don't know what I was saying. No idea. Lorie says, "Don't have a heart attack. When I had mine, I lost 50 pounds in 2 weeks' time, but a lot was water." Man, I'm glad that you're doing better, Lorie. Sharon says, "Good morning."
You should say good evening.
Uh, so is your name? I don't understand your name, Lorie. Ah, come on. Why does it jump? Come here. Wait, I got glasses. I got glasses. I forgot about that part.
You just now noticed that?
Yeah, forgot. Lorie, see, Loria, and then the L is capitalized. So I don't know if it's Loria, L'Oreal, and then there's Carter Lorie. What is your first name? What do you go by from Southwest Georgia? My name is, yes, that's how you spell my name. Peggy says, "My husband's deaf, so he doesn't hear me vacuum, but the movement helps me limber up for my chores. I have arthritis. I'm so stiff. Stiff, not a stiff. You are stiff." Hmm. I guess that makes sense then. And they took out your gallbladder, Lorie. So your name is Lorie. Your first name is Lorie. Laura is my legal name. Okay, Laura, but you go by Lorie. Is that what you're saying? I'm getting ready to start my own YouTube page and to share my story and to also do some cooking. Cindy. Oh, you mean share your story of weight loss? No, like these. Share your story of like weight loss and do some like meals for weight loss and stuff. That would be there's actually that would work. If you've never done it, if you've never done YouTube, be sure to watch a lot of how-to videos. Usually how-to videos that have the views. Um, but there are a lot of people that's a that's an area where there's potential to have a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. Weight loss and weightlifting and exercising of any kind. Okay, so Lorie, you go by Lorie. Well, that's cool. Hmm. Peggy said that Trim Healthy Mama diet is good because you can change every meal. You can change every meal. You can eat carbs or you can eat fat, but you can't eat them at the same meal. Boy, I'll have to check that out. Greg,
See.
remember Trim Healthy Mama diet, YouTube. Actually, look it up and send me the link. That way, I'll have it. You tell me. And Peggy, this is what you used, and you've lost weight. Don't be lying to me. Tell me I can have some sugar. I'm going to jump in with everything on both feet. Lorie said,
Trim healthy what?
huh?
Trim healthy what?
I done forgot, man. That's why you're supposed to send it to me. Trim Healthy Mama diet. My hubby retired last year, so now we are full-time farmers. Where are you? Where are you located? Patty's here. Herbie was a paramedic. That's cool, for sure. Where Carp says, I agree. Up and moving around to help arthritis and loosening muscles. Southwest Georgia. I'll try to remember that, but more than likely I'll have to be asking you again. You'll see something that, yeah. So Greg just sent me the link. Yeah. You'll say something that make me wonder where you are again. I'll have to ask you again. Bainbridge, I think is what that says. Cindy says, I'm not able to do processed foods. I cook everything from fresh food. I also grew up farming for many years. Um, I think we'd all do better without processed food, but I do like, well, I don't right now when I'm on the keto, but I do often, otherwise would go through uh, drive-throughs a lot. A lot. So much that I thought about starting another YouTube channel about my experiences in going through drive-throughs. Because then people, I swear, people are, um, I swear they're getting dumber and dumber. I don't know, lazier or something. Douglas says hi. I'm doing well. How are you? Only 39 miles from Tallahassee, Florida. Waiting on the comments. I'm watching the comments. You just haven't said anything. Uh, you're talking to each other. Teresa. Teresa says, "Why are they doing that?" Hey, hey, wait, go, go over there with them, and maybe they'll quit barking. Teresa says, "I'm gonna stay fluffy. It's garden season. Fried squash, new potatoes, cucumbers are my new jam." And you just made me hungry. I wish I had another. I wish we'd had a bull calf last year. Wish we'd had another cow for the freezer because that would help a lot with the diet. We found you through Brandon, Dutch, and Daniel. Oh, so they just pulled in 7:48. So I'm gonna have to get off here. Um, I don't know. I don't want to get off here, but I got to get off here because I'm the tractor driver. So I will see you guys. I'll try to get on here next Monday, but I do have a video, should have a video out on Thursday. Please watch them. I've been on cottage cheese kick. No, I don't do cottage cheese. But anyway, I really have to get off here. So thank you guys for watching and hopefully see you next Monday.